What's up, everybody? Well, I got a question. Why is badass music so badass? Why does it feel so good to feel badass? Well, maybe a lot of people don't relate to what I'm talking about, but I think that most people probably can in one way or another. At least men can, you know. No offense to women, it's a genetic thing. Men tend to have this predisposed and I don't deny it. I don't pretend like I don't have that side of me, because I do. And I'm not going to call it primal. I'm not going to call it something negative. But why, you know, when you listen to a certain song and it's just like, yeah, you're rocking out, it's badass. Certain music is just badass. Sometimes you listen to it and it's just like, oh, it's just annoying. But if you're in a badass mood, badass music's badass. It's funny because for me it's so many different types. Now, earlier today I was listening to a mix and I went from listening to Rat, it was like one of my favorite bands when I was a kid, to a couple of Slayer songs. I'm a big metal fan. But you get down into the hip hop, you know, I was listening to Diggable Planets. I listened to Insane Clown Posse, ICP. And people might be like, what? But my brother introduced me when I was younger and I love them. It's not about, you know, no, I don't love them in the sense that I love all their music and their lyrics are great. It's that I see what they're doing and it's fun. It's a game, you know. Of course, there's a lot of horrible things that they rap about. It's not like I like all their music. It's just that a certain song comes on. There's one song that they make, that they wrote. It's called How Many Times. And he's talking about how many times we'll have to sit in a car, a traffic jam, but sitting for a fucking hour. Must be an accident. I hope nobody died. Finally get there and the crash is on the other side. They talk about the gawkers and the rubberneckers, and it's just all these like real situations we've been in. I think that's what makes some of the music so fun, is that it's either situations that we've been in and understand, or situations that we can relate with someone and live vicariously maybe through them. But sometimes it's just the music itself. And my example for that is dubstep. I love dubstep. I love techno. I like the Chemical Brothers. I like Daft Punk, you know. I mean, there's very little music I don't like. I'm not a big fan of country, but everything has its place. And some of that stuff is just badass. It's just badass. It hits, you know. It's usually the bass that's the badass part, but not always. Sometimes it's the lyrics. I guess it just feels good to be in the music. You know? So anyway, that's my take. Music's an important part of my life, and I think that's why I like playing drums. That's why I like playing guitar. You know, I just feel like I can get my emotion out, but even when it's not mine, I can still listen to somebody else's and get the same emotion. So, music rocks. Rock on, dudes.